Okay, welcome back, everyone, to this special edition right here on the Riley King Network of your 2020 New Hampshire presidential primary election results. We do want to pass along with you, we have breaking news that Michael Bennet is ending his presidential campaign, sources told NBC News and AP. So he will be ending his campaign, but he's saying we will still see him. Let's take some more look from Channel 9 right now.
That kicks off in just a few minutes at 9 in South Carolina. But I did talk with one volunteer here who tells me that he's been knocking on doors for the last 6 months for Joe Biden. He says he understands why Biden didn't come here tonight.
It has been a fabulous experience. The experience of my lifetime. I want to thank all the people at doors I knocked. 98% have been friendly. Even if they're supporting somebody else, they almost apologize for it and say, gee, I'm sorry, I'm voting for someone else. But they were nice. In New Hampshire, we moved here 14 months ago. It was the best move I ever made. The people up here are just wonderful. They're engaged. They're part of the process. And this has been the honor of my life.
And that man from Keene told me that he has knocked on 3,000 doors and that he has terminal cancer and that this has given him purpose. I want to go live now to South Carolina, give you a live look at that event there. We are waiting for Joe Biden to rally there with Cedric Richmond from Louisiana. That rally kicking off at 9. And again, he left New Hampshire before the polls even closed at 4:30 so that he could be at that rally at 9 o'clock tonight. A surprise turn of events for many people who were expecting to see him here tonight, expecting to hear from him in person. But again, Joe Biden announcing that decision to leave the state and head to South Carolina earlier today, right around 11 o'clock. Well, of course, we'll keep you updated from Joe Biden's headquarters here in Nashua. For now, we'll send it back to you.
Okay, very good, Monica. Thank you. Let's run through the boards as they stand right now. It's just about 19% of the...
Okay, that was Monica from the Joe Biden campaign. Here's a look at the boards. As you can see, Bernie Sanders is in the lead, 28%, Pete Buttigieg, 23%, Amy Klobuchar, 19%, and Elizabeth Warren, 11%.
Elizabeth Warren, who we just heard from a short time ago, coming up with 11%.
Okay, and Joe Biden, as you know, is now in South Carolina. He departed New Hampshire.
Joe Biden is at 8%, Andrew Yang, 3%, who suspended his campaign, and Tom Steyer, 3%. And Joe Biden is in South Carolina. He left New Hampshire at 4:30 p.m. today. And the rest of the candidates, Tulsi Gabbard, 2%, Deval Patrick, 1%, and Michael Bennet, 1%. Michael Bennet has ended his campaign as well.
Bennett, we can confirm, has just dropped out of the race.
All right, we have Adam Sexton, John DeStacio, and Scott Spradlin over at the table tonight. We're crunching some of the numbers. I'll start with you, Adam. What's the headline so far?
Well, Tom, in those numbers, well, obviously the headline right now is how well Amy Klobuchar is doing, but the numbers are looking good for Sanders right now. He's just outpacing enough on Buttigieg that he's keeping ahead, and there are some small towns it looks like that might be going for Buttigieg, but their numbers aren't big, and he can't run up any numbers there. But we're a long way out and a long way to go. But first, John, I want to talk to you about, we talked about how many tickets there are out of New Hampshire, because, first place is first place, but then there's always somebody who surprises and does well. We thought there might be more than, there could be 4 tickets, and who finishes a surprise fifth? But it seems like fewer tickets out of New Hampshire.
Well, there's such a drop-off between, looks like, between third and fourth and down the line that there really may only be 3 realistic tickets out of here. That doesn't mean that that Elizabeth Warren and Joe Biden are going to, drop out. But how will they be doing on the fundraising front? Where does Elizabeth Warren go from here? Joe Biden is staking everything on South Carolina. We all remember, or many of us remember, Rudy Giuliani picked up.
Okay, Oh, sorry about that. We're gonna switch back over and listen to Tulsi Gabbard speak.
Thank you so much. time. It's time. I want to say thanks to a few folks here. I wish I could name every single person here tonight because so many of you have put in so many hours. You've put so much energy. You've made contributions. You've talked to every single person you know, not once, not twice, but 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 times to encourage people to make sure that they exercise their right to vote today and that our voices would be heard. This round of applause is for all of you. Briefly, I want to say thanks to Kevin, who's the owner of this fine establishment. There he is up top. Thank you so much, Kevin, for having us all here tonight. Thank you very much. You've heard from just a few of our many supporters here. I want to say thanks to Melissa, Vince, Eileen, Kirk, Chris, Nico, and Eric. And of course, thanks to Jimmy Gray for sharing his music here with us tonight. Thank you all so much. I have so appreciated, really, from the bottom of my heart, having the opportunity and the privilege of getting to know all of you throughout this campaign. It is such a privilege. I wish that everyone could hear your stories. I wish that everyone could hear the passion and the heart and the commitment that I have seen from people all across this state and people all across this country. And we are standing here tonight, strong, resilient, and ever committed to our cause. This cause that brings us all together here, that we are motivated by love. We are motivated by a love of country. We are motivated by a deep care for each other and for our future. I love you back. Thank you. So, no matter what happens here tonight, I want you to know that we have already been victorious. We have already been victorious because of what we have built here together. And the fact that even though there have been efforts to smear us, to silence us, even though we have been outspent, not by 1 time or 2 times, but with some of the billionaires here in the race, here in New Hampshire, we've been outspent even 16 times. And yet as the numbers are rolling in, you're hearing from your neighbors and your friends, your co-workers and your family members, the results of this work, that as much as they have tried to erase us from this election, we stand strong. We're still here. We are still here, and this is a testament to every single one of you. This is a testament to the importance of the message and the mission of our campaign. That's bigger than any one of us as individuals. This message and this mission of how we, the people, will stand up, will take our government back. We will end these wasteful regime change wars, this new Cold War and nuclear arms race, and we will use our taxpayer dollars instead to reinvest in the needs of our people, in our communities right here at home. We will stand together and we will unite this country at a terribly divided time. Standing upon this common ground, motivated by this common love for our country, and this commitment to ensure that we bring into reality the vision that our founders had for our nation. That we will have a government of, by, and for the people. So you've heard me talk about this many times, a government of, by, and for the people. But what does this actually mean? What does this mean in practice? What this means is that we no longer accept politicians who tell us there's not enough money to make sure every single person in New Hampshire, every single person in this country has clean water to drink. We will no longer accept politicians who tell us we don't have enough money for your child to get a good education. We will no longer accept politicians who tell us there's just not enough money to serve the needs of you and your loved ones and your families. There's not enough money to prevent Americans from going bankrupt, to take care of their sick loved ones. Because we are taking a stand to say we're going to stop wasting $4 billion a month in Afghanistan and instead bring those dollars right here at home. A government of the people, by the people, and for the people. That means leaders in Washington who are hearing your voices, who share your pain, and who share this deep commitment that we all have to strive towards that more perfect union, to stand united so that together we can usher in that bright future for every single American. That's up to us. That's up to us. So as we head towards this election, as we continue in the primary election, I hear from a lot of Democrats every day, you know, the number one concern that they have is we need a candidate who can beat Trump. Have you heard this? Do you feel this? Well, I am that candidate who will not only be able to beat Trump, but most importantly, I am that candidate committed to putting country first, to putting service above self, to lead our country in a way that allows us to heal these divides and to come together as Americans, putting our destiny in our hands and fighting for the future we know is possible. I just want to take a second and introduce you to Olivia. I've gotten to know her. I've gotten to know Olivia over the last several weeks. Her mom, Brandy, has been one of our incredible volunteer leaders. She not only brought Olivia, she has one of her other daughters here tonight, but Olivia brought her friends from school to go and stand at the polling place in Hollis and to encourage everyone to vote for Tulsi. And Olivia, can you tell everyone here tonight how you feel? How was your day today?
I had a fun time, and I was really happy that Tulsi could come over to Hollis. She actually came over and shook hands with people, and it really made a difference.
You guys made a difference. You guys made a difference. And what did you tell me the other day that you want to do? What do you want to study, and what do you want to do when you're a little older?
I want to be a teacher.
And why is that?
Well, I want to be a kindergarten teacher to help kindergartners have an awesome first year.
Thank you. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you. So we think about why we're doing what we're doing, right? There are so many reasons why. And Olivia, you are one of those many reasons why. So that as you grow up, you'll be able to pay it forward and help take care of others and make sure that, as you said, kids have an awesome first year, right? This election we have so much at stake. We have so much at stake. So yes, this is about beating Donald Trump. It's about we, the people, standing up and ushering in a bright future for Olivia, for her 3 sisters, and for all Americans. I am the first female combat veteran ever to run for president. I have served in the Army National Guard for almost 17 years. Like so many of the veterans who are in this hall tonight, I've deployed twice to the Middle East and experienced that reality of knowing that death could come at any moment. I got nothing to fear from Donald Trump. I will bring a fresh new generation of leadership with experience and understanding to turn that vision, those fresh perspectives and creative ideas into real solutions that serve you, that serve your loved ones, that serves our country first and foremost. Our democracy belongs to us. Don't ever forget that. No matter what the noise is on television, no matter what the pundits tell you, no matter what people tell you you cannot do, or what we cannot do as Americans, remind them and never forget that we, the people, determine our future. You make the decisions about who you want to lead this country and what kind of government you want for yourselves and your families and this great country. We know that when we stand united, we as Americans, we can accomplish anything. Anything. So, my main message to you here tonight is really one of thanks. Thanks. Our campaign is truly a beautiful, inspiring, people-powered campaign. That's all of you. That's all of you. People who woke up and said, you know what? I'm sick and tired of the same old, and I'm going to do something about it. That's what's happening here. A people-powered campaign. You have so much to be proud of. I have so much that I'm grateful to you for. But while I hope you have a good night's sleep tonight, we're back to work tomorrow, okay? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. We're going to South Carolina. I'm jumping on a plane right after this. We're going to South Carolina, and we will continue to spread this message to all Americans, to the voters of South Carolina, to the voters of North Carolina, to Georgia, to Virginia, to Massachusetts, to Vermont, to Maine. We are taking this campaign forward.
And there you go. That's Tulsi Gabbard, who's basically set up residence in New Hampshire.
Okay, and there you go. You just heard Tulsi Gabbard speak, and we can tell you that Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard is moving on to South Carolina. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more coverage. Do not go anywhere.